Hello, greetings. Continuing, I just put a Facebook live stream in the comment section under my YouTube channel. Please help Hindus of India and elsewhere too, like Rohingya. So I want to say before I forget that my condition was such that I felt that how can I even. My father said about the law reform, you can, connect. You can reach United Nations and appeal to them. I said, no, this is Karachi's thing. I want to bring a reform in Karachi first. So I did not go appealing to United Nations and contact them, right? And another thing is that it is like one person, like my family, being targeted, I felt. So I couldn't find evidence for that. So I used social media in this condition, helpless, incapacitated, and in agony, turmoil, black magic or something. Or there's also this thing you can read about on the Google search or some search engine, Bing. What is it? Distance mind control. So there was a case in Lahore on when I searched for distance mind control, about distance mind control. One person from Lahore was saying that the government of Pakistan was doing this to him. And he's never hurt someone or something. But it was terrible for him, and I could relate. So I didn't want to reach United Nations human rights for my case alone. Things actually, so I tried to do whatever I could in Karachi and through the social media. Now in India, things happening, at least you can go to the Supreme Court of India for human rights violations. You can appeal to them. You can write an email to them. Also, if you are in, you have time, energy, and money. But I couldn't do this, right? Because the way you see here, also I went to the Dubai police, and they said no, there's no evidence. You need to get evidence for this. So that's why I had to. When you have videos like in India, collect those videos of India, Hindus hitting Muslims, Dalits, and things like that, and then properly organized. I don't have to say these things to Haris Sultan and Gulzar Elia, and who else is there? Ghalib Kamal. When you have evidence in front of your eyes, you have these videos. Go to United Nations Human Rights. Write an email. And now you don't even have to go there physically, but reach them through emails, collect all these videos. Okay, so my condition is different. That's why I have to do these videos again and again, live streams on Facebook again and again. Because I don't have evidence who did this to me and my family, my mother. Dr. Farokh Ahmad knew hypnosis. She could be doing the subliminal messages, sending to me and my mother to get us fighting in the house. Very, very subtle. So one case, how could, so subtle that people would take this for granted and say, you are the people doing this to yourselves. And then it got worse and worse and worse over the years, to the extent where I felt this is a distance mind control, and it is very, very painful. Okay, so another thing is that the Rohingya evidence, now new evidence has come out. Amnesty International has found out. Going there on the field and finding out. So I am not generalizing if what Dr. John from London meant. He was saying that, we shouldn't generalize about India. So I would agree with him, right? And he would, then I would agree with him, and then you can use the same generalizing thing against me for generalizing against Kashmiri Muslims. And because I'm one Punjabi Kashmiri, like I mentioned on Haris Sultan's live stream, doing this to us in Karachi, I felt a professional fraud. So don't generalize about Kashmiri Muslims. Not all Kashmiri Muslims are bad. So, Dr. Farooq Z. Ahmed can use this and Haris Sultan can use this against me. Like, we're not, what Dr. John said, that we're not generalizing against Indians. Not all Indian Hindus are like this. You get it? Oh my God, this is a really complicated case. God help me. Interpol. You see, I was appealing to Interpol on Facebook several years ago in Dubai. I felt there was the plane crashes and someone was behind and someone who was after me also. In Karachi, like Air Blue, Libby, my friend, my very old friend, family friends of mine, was working. She was there in the beginning with Air Blue. There was a plane crash, 28th July, Air Blue crash. 28th July, that's my cousin's birthday. Air Blue, let me show you, right? So I can't explain now what was happening to me at that time. They were telling me that this force with me, Air Blue crash. So I feel there's a connection. In Islamabad, Margala Hills. Yes, 28th July, that's Raju's birthday. So I would suspect my cousin Raju behind this Air Blue crash. Thank you, Google search, Wikipedia, July 28, 2010. Now I came to Dubai and I started to get help from the gurus, mantras and all. Little bit attacks stopped, those severe attacks on me. They started yesterday, day before yesterday, huh? They started again, giving me those currents. No, or, like a molestation in my dream, attacking me, my body, and I wanted to get up. So this again started here, but not those currents. I'm sitting there, not even sleeping, and the car. I was semi-conscious, I wouldn't I was in I was lying down, but in a sitting posture, kind. Little bit, my in a sitting kind of posture, and the currents, like they're killing me, burning me. And God knows what the voice is. We will burn you. Principal is being raped. They were throwing voices. That's why I got on social media. So if you have evidence, what else was there? No. So Rohingya, so this Air Blue before Gulf Air crash, when they started to, subliminal messages were sent. Some energy was sent to get me very restless and go to Mr. Sa's house and say, I'm leaving Karachi American School. She said, okay, yes. I feel something bad is going to happen and all this. In 1983, then, there was a Gulf Air crash. And one of my, what a coincidence, Khadija Zaidi, my classmate's father, was in this Gulf Air crash. We lost him. They lost, a family lost their father. So I felt someone was behind that someone whom I know, or they wanted to get me scared for my father traveling, because he was traveling a lot. He was a traveler, businessman. He was using Gulf Air a lot, but this Gulf Air was from Karachi to Abu Dhabi, not from Karachi to Dubai. Gulf Air crashed September 23rd, I think, just 29 days after my birthday, where I enjoyed myself with Miss Desa. Miss Desa was there, my family friend, my teacher from Karachi American School. God, what a shock. Now the Rohingya, I will tell you. So that's why I suspect ISI. That's why I told it could be. I told Haris Sultan, it could be this ISI, Pakistan army behind this. Sheikh Ahmed, when Sheikh Ahmed's plane fell, I was here in Dubai. So I suspected Yusuf Zaidi and all these people behind. Sheikh Ahmed's plane, and he died. He's gone. I suspect. So there's a sheikh who looks like Safdar's younger brother. He's Al Nayan. Sheikh Ahmed bin Zayed Al Nayan died very young. Airplane crash. And I was also saying, like, Morocco, I want to go to Morocco. Why was I on the internet with the Yusuf Zaidi and all this MSN Messenger? And guess where Sheikh Ahmed bin Zayed Al Nayan was? In Morocco. Subliminal messages. Distance mind control. Please do a research on that. So I couldn't get the evidence and how many people are involved in this and what's happening here and there. And then now recently Amnesty has found that they killed Hindus in Rohingya. Rohingya, ARSA, Muslim terrorists. So we were all for the Muslims against the Buddhists of Rohingya, Myanmar, in Myanmar. Now new evidence has come up. Please save the Hindus of India. We don't want a social media war against Pakistani aggression against India. You have evidence, expose it, but also write a letter to the United Nations Human Rights. You can do this. You are in a position. You have evidence. You have videos that Hindus are killing or beating up Muslims. I don't have evidence. I'm from here to there, Rohingya to plane crashes, Gulf Air crash 1983, September, Air Blue crash 2010, July 28th, and July 28th. So I started to suspect. I would have suspected my cousin, my second cousin, Raju. Can you believe this? Okay, so all this, please, I will continue with the video later. Thank you so much. Please do take the proper way, the law. If you have evidence, just send this evidence to, if you are in a position to, you have people from London, you have people from, why can't you write to Interpol also? To check out. Amnesty International is there. For me, my family, we didn't even know initially what we were unaware what was happening, And how could United Nations, how could we appeal to United Nations? But you can. You are in a position, whether you're Pakistani, Muslim, ex-Muslim, atheist somewhere, you are in a position to write an email to United Nations Human Rights, okay, organization. Please do that. Thank you so much. I will continue later.